we've got just a little time here with a little meditation
Sure.
for self. Yeah, if there's anything you want to say about it before, or we can just jump right into it.
Well, basically, the gist of this meditation is that all of our parts, no matter how they act and react, have self energy, and that could be a resource to you and into your system. So maybe this will help you tap into that. And I think it's also what's hitting me right now is like it's a message to our parts, like you're not just this behavior that you're doing. You're not just the anger. You're not just the critic. Like you're more than that.
Mm.
You're also in a cave
Mm.
and you need
Hmm.
healing so that you're like you could just be self-led. And when our parts are all self-led, it's a concentration of self-led. And it's just so much easier to be a chill, kind, loving person.
Chill.
That's it
Yes.
right there.
Yes. Beautiful. Well, shall we do that?
Yeah. Okay. So if you feel comfortable closing your eyes or lowering your gaze, make sure as you breathe, maybe it goes into your belly. Just take maybe 2 or 3 cleansing breaths where your belly goes out as you breathe in. And if to start off, what if you just announce to your system, like if you had an intercom, however you want to say it in your system, something to the effect of, hello, I'm here. And if that's hard to even embody, what if you drop into your heart space even more? Almost as if your heart can be the heart uses your voice instead of the mind. And say, from that place, I'm here. You might feel a little tingly when that happens. And then usually we notice parts in and around our body. So if you just might scan, like I always often feel something in my stomach, or I feel something in my shoulders, or I might sense them around me, like in my aura or in my energy field. What if you just invite them to this kind of be here in a way that you can sense them? It doesn't even have to be visual, or doesn't even have to be parts you already know yet, but just to kind of feel a presence. And they might feel it all over your body and all over your field. And then let's start by imagining like you have this light in your chest, like from this heart space, or if you believe it comes from your crown or from your root. It doesn't matter what's right for you. And what if you share that light with these little ones, with the beings around you, in you, the ones that struggle, the ones that hurt, the ones that make sure you're okay. So we're sending it as a global, like to all of you. If you don't sense parts, just send some kind of light just throughout your system, knowing the light's gonna find its way to these parts. Then when it feels right, what if you invite them to notice they have a light inside? Like maybe they have a little ball in their chest. And you might imagine your system as like stars, like all these parts with little points of light all over your body, all around your body, outside of your body, wherever they are. And what if, as you send them more light, ask them if they're willing to send light your way too? So there's like this kind of flow both ways. Another way to do this is just imagine all your parts in a circle around you, sending you light. If being in the body doesn't resonate with you, just imagine them, a whole circle of parts, and you're standing in the center. Almost like a Tesla ball, like that ball in the center with light coming out and light coming back. And in case you haven't sensed this yet, my belief is that this is love. This light is love. And then maybe you can ask your parts if they'd like to do this more often. And you can make a little date with your system to do this activity, to meditate with them this way. And let them really feel like this is a thing we can return to. And this is in addition to all the healing stuff. We can do all that. We can work with each part. We can unburden, but they're already unbroken, these parts. They might carry burdens, but inside there's this light. And we're here to remind them of that. As a group, as a whole, everyone. And we're going to carry that that torch of hope. So when we feel ready, we could come back to the space you're in.
Thank you so much, Seth.
You're welcome.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be able to share that with more people.
Yeah. Thank you.